I welcome you all to Talk to Aviation Expert program that will be coming to you every Saturday from 3 to 4. This program is brought to you by Ontime Aviation Sciences Academy. My name is Barry Johnson, and with me in the studio is Cesar Gobang Mikaya. He's the managing director of Ontime Aviation Academy. Just to tell you briefly about Ontime Aviation Academy is located next to Mobile Roundabout at Techno Building.
Third floor.
Yes, third floor. And today is the first edition of Talk to Aviation Experts, and it's also going to be like an introduction episode whereby we'll be having more information about Ontime and also the program, and we will be hearing from Caesar more, and he will be giving us an insight of what we should be expecting the coming weeks. لكل زول بيسمع لآي راديو في زمن ده، أنا برحب بكم في برنامج بتاعت يتكلم لإكسبرتس. نقول شنو ما أعرف بعربي.
يتكلم
كبراء بتاعة الأفيشن. يس يتكلم لكبراء بتاعة الأفيشن، وبرنامج ده بيجيكم من أكاديمية بتاعة فلاي أون تايم. أكاديمية ده في قريب مع صينية بتاعة موبيل، وهو في عمارة بتاعة تكنو الدور الثالث. يس سيزر، مرحبا بك في آي راديو.
شكرا جزيلا. Thank you very much, Baria, and allowed me also to thank the management of iRadio for giving us this opportunity. And also my greetings and regards goes outside there for the listeners of iRadio and also those who are watching us live on Facebook.
اوكي شكرا كثير. سيزر، بس كلمنا بسيط عن فلاي اون تايم. كلمنا عن الأكاديمية، ادينا نظرة عنه لأي زول بيسمع أول مرة عن فلاي اون تايم.
Fly on Time Aviation Academy is one of our project. The first project is Ontime Aviation Services, which is the leading ground handling company at Juba International Airport.
Yes.
Now our second project is to move from services now to deliver education also. That's why Fly on Time is one of our project, which is established last year and started the operation from July 2023 this year.
اوكي. انتوا ليه جيتوا او الفكرة شنو انه تفتحوا أكاديمية بتاع الطيران؟
Excellent. There is so many objectives. First of all, we lack some professional individual in this field, and also Fly on Time Aviation Science Academy is dedicated to develop skills, competence, and professionalism in the field of aviation.
Okay. Tell us about the type of certificates you give. Is it a diploma, and how many specializations are there? Because we just know aviation, but how many departments are there, or how many specialization, especially the ones that Fly on Time is offering to students?
For now, we are offering diploma and certificates. The diploma is lasting from 6 to 1 year, and the certificates from 3 to 6 months. And the specializations that we have in the diploma, we have the air operation diploma, and we have flight operation diploma. Then we have a cabin crew. Then also we are in process of with IATA, which is the International Aviation Transport Association, to have a partnership with them.
Yes.
To offer 5 courses in regards to aviation security, in regards to safety, and foundation in travel and tourism courses. Yeah.
Okay, that's nice. How is the enrollment process in Fly on Time, and like how long does the process take for you to be enrolled in Fly on Time?
You mean the admission process?
The admission process,
okay.
Yes.
The admission process is senior 4 certificate pass. Either you need to make sure that you pass English, physics, geography, and then we can accept. Yeah, it's senior 4 certificate only. And the diploma that we are giving is skill diploma. Yeah, because we are registered under the Ministry of Education and institutional instruction and accepted by South Sudan Civil Aviation. Yeah, we are not yet college, but we are academy. That's why we're giving out skills diploma, which is 1 year.
Okay. Also, what makes Fly on Time different? There are some institutes here in Juba that offer aviation short courses. So what makes Fly on Time different from the other institutes that also give aviation courses?
You know, I don't want to say we are the best, but depend on our expertise. We have our teachers having a wealthy skills and experience in aviation industry, and also our implementation to the national and international compliance, or we call it the requirement, and the quality of the education that we are giving, because it meets the national and international requirement of aviation.
And also, let me say, the lecturers or those who are teaching in Fly on Time, are they South Sudanese or it's mixed? And you can tell us about that as well.
And this is the mindset that we are going to change in Aviation Expert, because when you say it's a South Sudanese, it will take our understanding negatively only. Yeah, we have South Sudanese who are expert in these fields, and I don't want to mention their name. I feel like let them visit us and then see how the expertise they are, South Sudanese. And also we have experts from outside, some of our teachers also. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Okay. If you have just tuned in, or also if you are watching us live on Facebook, you are listening or you are streaming to Talk to Aviation Expert. This is a program that will be coming to you every Saturday from 3 to 4. My name is Barrier Johnson, and with me in the studio is the Managing Director of Fly on Time Aviation Academy, and that is Cesar Gobang. This program, it is brought to you by, of course, Fly on Time Aviation Sciences Academy. Yes, and today, as I mentioned earlier, it will be an introduction episode. We are just giving you a clue of what is Fly on Time, and also we'll be coming to the program, which is Talk to Aviation Expert. You can also, moving on to the program, maybe you can give us an insight of what this program is going to be all about.
Okay, Talk to Aviation Expert, it's a program designed by the management through experience in the field. We find out that there is some missing informations in terms of travel procedures with some of our passengers, sometimes facing difficulties, and also individual things of aviation in one mindset. Yes. They didn't know that aviation has a variety of fields within this industry. This is one of those objectives, and the second objective is also to promote our services, what we are delivering in Fly on Time Aviation Services, Ontime Aviation Sciences Academy, and also to raise the awareness of general public in towards the industry. Yeah.
Okay, when you say raising awareness, what do you mean exactly? Was there a different perception, or the people never had this deep knowledge of what aviation really is? I personally, when I hear aviation, I just know a pilot, and that is it. So when I hear about an aviation academy, what comes to my mind is that, okay, these are pilots and nothing else. So how do you think this program is going to change the mindset that people have about aviation?
Excellent. And as I said earlier about the mindset, like you're one of us, you're one of them, thinking about that aviation is only about piloting, and aviation is only about cabin crew. And we receive more calls about this kind of inquiries, okay? But aviation has a variety of fields. And through this program, which is Talk to Aviation Expert, we will be bringing up every single day a topic, and we will discuss about it. And I'm sure through this program, we can able to raise the awareness of people outside there listening for us. And also in terms of, let me take an example, just an example. People sometimes has a negative thinking about the aviation industry. They think that we South Sudanese, we are still back in aviation, but this is a negative thinking. An example like, as I say earlier about the Ontime Aviation Services, the company, when Pope is coming to South Sudan, I saw so many negative thinking that when Pope is coming to South Sudan, even those equipment is the one who bring them with them. Okay, and we don't have capacity to handle that big man. Even our airport cannot handle. Through this program, I think we can able to change that thinking. Okay, from negatively to positively. Okay, and sometimes through the experience, some of our passengers face difficulties during the process, or we call it the travel process. Example, let me just take an example with a pregnant woman. A pregnant woman will be coming to the airport, and she doesn't know that ground is different than air. When you start talking to her about no, the state where you are cannot allow you to fly, now this is the problem. And we are talking that because of their safety. Okay, that's why through all this program will bring up those topics and then discuss them at least, and give them chance also to call and ask more about it, so that at least we make aviation a safe environment in South Sudan.
Okay, and also let's which group will it be targeting? Like, is it the youth, is it the elderly, or everyone who listen to the radio will be also part of this program? Okay,
first we are targeting people who are willingly to join us in the academy to make it easier for them, and also we are targeting everybody who are willingly to travel, because some people are willingly to travel and they need to know these informations. Yeah.
Okay, all right, let's just go for a short commercial break, and after that we'll be back to the studio and we'll continue with our discussion. Be next to your radio.
أكاديمية فلاي أون تايم لعلوم الطيران بيقدم لك البرنامج الإذاعي اتكلم مع خبراء الطيران. البرنامج ده بيزودك بكل المعلومات المهمة واللي انت بتحتاج تعرفه عن مجال الطيران. اتكلم مع خبراء الطيران بيجيكم كل يوم السبت الساعة 3 بالمساء على الهواء وعلى الإنترنت فقط على أي راديو عينك على جنوب السودان. أكاديمية فلاي أون تايم لعلوم الطيران، حيث تبدأ الرحلة.
Fly Ontime Aviation Sciences Academy presents to you Talk to Aviation Experts radio program, a program that feeds you with the aviation general knowledge that you need to know about the aviation industry. Talk to Aviation Experts comes to you every Saturday at 3 p.m. on air and online, only on iRadio, your eye on South Sudan. Fly Ontime Aviation Sciences Academy, where the journey starts.
Okay, welcome back from that commercial break. If you have just tuned in, you're listening to Talk to Aviation Expert program that will be coming to you every Saturday from 3 to 4 p.m. My name is Barry Johnson, and with me in the studio is Cesar Gubang. He is the Managing Director of Fly Ontime Aviation Sciences Academy. Okay, let's go back to the enrollment currently at the Academy. How is it? And is it more females or more males? Maybe you can tell us about that.
Even it's a surprise.
Okay.
You know, we have currently 18 who join us for the diploma program, and they finish the first term. Most are women, and sincerely they are very clever.
Okay,
you know, they are very clever and they have interest in this field. And this is how we can empower also what women in such kind of field, because sometimes you saw women just are targeting a certain fields, but also we need to empowering them in aviation also. Yeah.
Okay, so why do you think women are choosing it, like choosing aviation? What is so attractive about it to females?
Aviation in general is a very beautiful field. It's not only for women or men, but generally it's a very beautiful field, and especially in South Sudan it's a modernized field. It's still growing and futures there. Okay, especially women. You know, I think you travel a lot. You see how the hospitality that they are handling at the airport, and most of them, they are women. And one of the objectives of aviation industry to focus on women than men, because women, they have that patience of how to handle situations. Depends, okay? And that's why I always, and they have smile faces. You understand?
Yes.
And the way even they handle the passenger, the way they communicate, the way they behave, it's varies from us as the men. That's why we are targeting women in this field. It's a field of hospitality, and hospitality always let's focus on women. Hotels, hospitality. You see, the first front, you will find them. Yeah.
Okay, and before that, you mentioned that passengers sometimes need to have more knowledge when they are traveling. If you can just break it down, what are some of the things that you think any person who is listening to iRadio will get the information from this program? I'll know, okay, if I'm traveling, it is supposed to be like that, or I am supposed to be like this.
Excellent. Travel is started from home, because you feel to travel, and for a reason. And you need to have your ticket. Okay, before having the ticket, you need to know the procedures for the destination where I am going. All those travel requirements I need to know. What should I have before travel to that final destination? Okay, and secondly, what suppose that I can take with me and I cannot take with me? Okay, that's why sometimes when they reach the airport, they stuck. They say, oh, especially with the COVID-19, people say, no, sorry. Where I'm going, there is no PCR, which is the certificate. But no, suppose those are the information that the travel agencies will give them upon taking in, getting your ticket. You need to be giving full awareness of where you are going. But sometimes there is gap here. There is gap. And also, let me take an example through the experience with the passenger traveling. Sometimes you put money on your back and the bag miss. Who is liable here? Sometimes you will see passenger will say, no, we need my money to be paid back. No, we can't pay your money. Only we pay the kg that you have. Okay? And those awareness we can able to raise through this program, so that when they are coming from there, say, no, better for me to put my money in my pocket or on my carry-on bag than to put it on the check bag. And those information, it will make them easier, okay? Because some people, they need goods from this country for treatment, okay? And we'll tell them, no, this one cannot go, especially the honey. It's very sweet, but for us in aviation, it's dangerous. Sometimes we stop you from your water, not to board the aircraft with the water. Then you will say, why? Okay, those are the mentalities, those are the mindsets that we need to change through this program. And it's a free knowledge for everyone. And we love them to call us and listen more. It's not Caesar only, but we will bring more experts, especially from those airlines. They will come here and talk about those procedures.
Okay, thank you for bringing that up, the things you should carry on with you and the things you should not be carrying on. This is interesting. And also, I think, is there a difference if, like, for example, if it's just a flight within the country, are there things allowed also for me to carry on?
Same procedures, yeah.
Yes.
Same procedures, even if it's an international flight or it's a domestic flight, it's all same procedures, yeah.
Okay, you shared with us some of the few objectives of the program, but maybe if you can share with us the long-term objectives you think this program is going to look into or going to achieve.
I think through what I'm saying now, I believe through the awareness, it can able to change totally the mentality of the people. And even it will be for the benefit of two sides. We call it a win-win business. The airline will be happy because now when passengers coming from home is aware of what is going to do at the airport. And also it's a win-win business for a passenger himself or herself. When I'm coming there, so that my things not to just lost randomly like that, better for me to keep them where it's supposed to be kept. Okay, I think it's having a long objectives where the airlines and the passenger themselves will benefit from it. And also for those we are targeting, some people will focus just to go for piloting, but we will see is there needs for piloting now. Why? Because most of our domestic airline, they are all chartered. They come with their crew. Okay, if I go for piloting, can I have a opportunity of having a job? That's why through this program we'll come up with some fields that can able to easy for them how to get opportunity of employment. Okay, because there is a variety of fields in aviation. So where if you go, example for passenger handling, baggage handling, load master, those are all fields in aviation. Sometimes if you take it to our academy, you can have an opportunity. Okay, or let's say you focus about aircraft engineering and you need to be an engineer for an aircraft. Okay, from where are you going to maintain these aircrafts? Okay, through this program we will try to make for them easier. We don't want to say that piloting is not good or cabin crew is not good or this one, no, but it's still earlier for us. Okay, time will come that we'll be having our national career, then this is the time we South Sudanese, we need this field of piloting and whatever. But it's good to start it from now, but also it's good for the opportunity to work.
Also, what the students who are enrolling right now, which department attracts them the most? Like the department that has a big number of enrollment?
Flight operations.
Okay.
Yeah, it's flight operation, or sometimes we call flight dispatch. You know, flight operation and pilot, they are 50-50 job. Yeah.
Why do you think they are most attracted to that department?
Depend on the nature of our job. Now, currently at Juba International Airport, we are missing these people. We need them. Okay, we need those load planners, or we need those flight planners. Okay, how to flight to plan your flight from point A to point B. Those people, we need them. Okay.
And also, let's look at the certificate. Will it be like accepted outside? For example, you did aviation at Fly Ontime, and you maybe want to work outside. Is the certificate going to work beyond outside South Sudan or in the region?
Yeah, once you're accepted by South Sudan Civil Aviation Authority, South Sudan Civil Aviation Authority is a member in ICAO, member number 191. It means everybody knows who is South Sudan Civil Aviation. Okay, and also it will be good for us when we finish the process with IATA. Also, it will be good. We'll be giving now international certificate in the state of South Sudan.
Yeah. Okay, if you have just tuned in or you're just listening to us, this is Talk to Aviation Experts program, and today happens to be the 4th of November. My name is Barry Johnson. Today it's the first episode of this very program, and we are doing an introduction. Yes, Caesar here is giving you an insight of what you should be expecting the coming weeks from this program. This program is brought to you by Fly Ontime Aviation Sciences Academy, and Fly Ontime is located next to Mobile Roundabout inside Techno Building, and it is in the third floor.
Yeah.
Yes, Caesar, let's look at the role parents play in encouraging their children to maybe go for this profession. Do you think in South Sudan here, not many parents encourage it? I used to hear that it's very expensive to study aviation. I had a friend who wanted to study aviation, and she was telling me it's very expensive, so she had to choose something different. So maybe what do you say about that?
And this is the most challenges now currently. Example, in our database we have above 500 students who came in inquiry, but from these 500 we just received like 30. Okay, sincerely it's very expensive compared to our current situation in the country, and also depend on the renting that we are renting, and also the expertise that we are bringing them to teach them. You need to pay them also with hard currency. That's why make things is at least very harder for them. But in terms of payment, we give them a very good, we call it the installment on your free. Okay, we don't squeeze them. No, you need to clear this, then you enter the class. No, we give you a freedom. Okay, for those who are going for full one year, we give them 4 installments where you can at least able to plan within every 3 months at least to bring something so that you continue your journey. Yeah.
And in what stage does the practical part starts in the academy? If you can also tell us that, about that.
The practical part, it will start after the 3rd term, which is they will go at the airport to work for 3 months in that field. And there is opportunity here, Barrier. We will not say that we will employ them all, but depend on their performance. Whoever show up in our academy since from the learning until practical, because the practical we are going to do in our company, which is at the airport, functional now, and depend on your performance. If your performance is fantastic, why could we leave you to go and work for someone, not to work for Ontime Aviation Services? There is opportunity here.
Okay.
Yeah, that's why we encourage them in the class, always telling them, guys, we are watching everybody. Try to do your best so that you win that prize. Yeah.
It's actually interesting that you finish with the academy and then you might get an opportunity to work with
200%.
Yes.
200%.
اوكي. لكل زول بيسمع على اي راديو وبرضه للناس اللي بيشاهدونا في صفحتنا على الفيسبوك، ده برنامج بتاع اتكلم مع خبراء الطيران، وبرنامج ده حيجيكم كل يوم السبت من الساعة 3 لحد الساعة 4. أنا اسمي باري جونسون، ومعي في الاستديو مدير بتاعة أكاديمية فلاي اون تايم. البرنامج ده برضو بيجيكم من فلاي اون تايم او اكاديميه بتاعت فلاي اون تايم، اللي هو قريب مع صينيه بتاعت موبيل في عماره بتاعت تكنو الطابق الثالث. فاذا انت عندك نيه انه انت تنضم لمجال بتاع الطيران، فانت ممكن تزورهم وتمشي تعرف كتير هناك. خلينا نمشي فاصل قصير، وبعد كده انا هرجع تاني في استديو ونستمر في برنامج حقتنا مع ضيفنا سيزر.
Fly On Time Aviation Science Academy presents to you Talk to Aviation Experts radio program, a program that feeds you with the aviation general knowledge that you need to know about the aviation industry. Talk to Aviation Experts comes to you every Saturday at 3 p.m. on air and online, only on iRadio, your eye on South Sudan. Fly On Time Aviation Science Academy, where the journey starts.
أكاديمية فلاي أون تايم لعلوم الطيران بيقدم لك البرنامج الإذاعي اتكلم مع خبراء الطيران. البرنامج ده بيزودك بكل المعلومات المهمة واللي انت بتحتاج تعرفه عن مجال الطيران. اتكلم مع خبراء الطيران بيجيكم كل يوم السبت الساعة 3 بالمساء على الهواء وعلى الإنترنت فقط على أي راديو. عينك على جنوب السودان. أكاديمية فلاي أون تايم لعلوم الطيران، حيث تبدأ الرحلة.
Okay, welcome back from that short break. I'm going to go through some of the comments on Facebook. We have Aiki Mokili. He says the fly aviation certificates is recommended in all Africa continent or only in South Sudan capital city Juba. There is some certificates which is not allowed to work abroad, so can you explain for me? This is from Aiki Wafizol. He's writing in Arabic. He is called Bendito Joseph. هو بقول البنية التحتية أول قبل كل شيء، وبذلك الحديث حيكون شامل وجميل وحيفيد المستمع. ربنا يكون في العون.
شكرا.
Okay, maybe you can answer Aiki Mokili about the certificate, if it will be recommended or accepted outside South Sudan.
As I say earlier, we are working hard. As I start, 4 months is not an easy trip. We are working hard in order for Fly On Time Aviation Science Academy to give an international certificates, which is wherever you go, you will be recognized. And that's why I say we are in process with IATA in terms of having some partnership.
Yes.
To teach like 5 subjects. Yeah. Then if Ayiki he want to have this IATA certificate, it's a big chance for him, so that at least he will be moving with the certificate wherever he want to move.
Yes. Okay. Maybe you can give us just an insight of some of the expertise we should be expecting on the program, and which maybe which topics or which departments in aviation they will be talking about.
We have so many topics to discuss. As I say earlier, topics regarding the travel procedures, topics regarding human factors in ground operations or human factors in aviation, al-aqtal bashariya fi majal at-tayran. We'll be having some topics about forbidden goods, which can help our passengers there who are listening us, and we'll tell you what are those things which are forbidden, that you can bring them in flight. And we'll talk something about safety, and also we'll try our best in order to bring in some experts, which are pilots, flew for more than 36 years in aviation. They'll come and tell us how their journey started and ended, and tell us more about aviation. Also, we'll be bringing in some experts from safety departments which we have, and also we'll bring in our students so that they will be our witness to see the level of education that we are delivering. As I say, is a quality one. Okay, then they will be in the studio also to give their opinion on how do they tested our food.
Okay. This is okay. That is really interesting. Thank you, Caesar. Also, if you can tell us, how is the environment in Fly on Time, the learning environment?
And this is the first target for us, which is one of our objectives. Only not expertise, but also the comfortability.
Yes.
Because the more the environment is comfortable for a study, the more you will have a positive graduates, which is soon we are going to see them. The environment is fantastic. That's why I say visit us also, so that tomorrow you can believe. That's why sometimes people say I believe more than what we are talking.
Okay. You mentioned that aviation is so attractive to women or females in general, and because they have this hospitality. But do you think they also they face some challenges? Is the work a little bit harsh for them?
Yeah, challenges that they are facing with on job. We call it on job challenges. Depend on the environments, because aviation is, you can work in any kind of environment. Sometimes rain, sometimes extremely hot weather. Okay, sometimes delay with the flights, and you need to take an actions. That's why we need at least a strong women. Not anyone can join these fields. You will find them not running, but they are flying, because you need to take an urgent actions. Or sometimes you fire until you will hear that the flight is cancelled due to environmental issues, which is beyond our hands. Then for them to take actions here, that's the critical condition. That's why sometimes we put head at least to be a gentleman, where it can able to handle those situations, because sometimes you women, when you've totally stuck, then you cannot do anything. But we encouraging them. They are there. They are hard workers.
Okay. All right. Just to you who have just tuned in, this is Talk to Aviation Expert program. My name is Barry Johnson, and with me in the studio is Caesar Gubang. He is the Managing Director of Fly on Time, Aviation Sciences Academy. He's here to tell us more about this very program and what you as a listener or a follower of iRadio should be expecting in the coming weeks, and what the program is planning to achieve. If you have been interested to join aviation, this program will also be giving you what you should be expecting in the academy as well. So let's go back to the academy itself. The whole idea of coming up with this Aviation Academy. Did it take long, like, for you and I believe there are other people who were with you to come up with this? Was it a tough decision, or it was like, we have to do this and we need to have an academy for aviation?
Everything starts with plan. When you plan it good and you have a focus on it, it will go well. It's a project, you know. Once you have a company, you need to have projects, and the projects will be, there is a short term and there is long term, where this is one of our short terms project, and we didn't face a lot of challenges because the expertise are there. You know, sometimes you face difficulties if there is no expertise in these fields. That's why you can dig around and move around to find some helps. But also with the encouragement of South Sudan Civil Aviation, I'm happy about them. They support us a lot. They are giving us good ideas, and sometimes we consult them. They say, no, do like this, do like this. Through South Sudan Civil Aviation Authority, they support us. That's why we are here today. 4 months in operation, but with good advice.
Okay, let's look at some of the, of course, earlier on we talked about how this program is going to change the narratives people have about aviation, and if you can just tell us what are some of the negative ideas that people have about aviation, and you believe this very program is going to change it.
First of all, before rush to your questions, always we have negative thinking on something made local. You know, because it's made in South Sudan. How can it happen? 100%. If this academy is just from US direct, it will be full one day. But challenges, you can able to learn through challenges. Once you have challenges, then you can able to get a lesson from it, so that at least we can able to improve the area where we see which is not okay. And what make us different between the one in Nairobi and the one in Uganda and the one in South Sudan? We are talking the same language, which is aviation, okay? Because aviation, wherever you go, you are talking the same language, okay? Then we'll see those, so that how we can able to improve them. Those are the challenges that we are facing. People doesn't have confidence on that.
Okay, do you also believe that with the enrollment you have at the academy, the students themselves will be able to change this also negative idea that people have about aviation, or they feel like maybe you should just take something else that is more marketable and leave these aviation things, because they don't know that it has different fields and you can work in different departments?
Sincerely, they face the same difficulties. Sometimes they will be going on the street with, you know, with their uniform, and they look unique and very beautiful, okay? And people start to challenge them. Who are you guys? Are you pilot? Are you cabin crew? Do you think that, and who are your teachers? Okay, but we are keeping advising them. You have future. You know, if you don't have challenge, you will not know your weakness. But I like people who are challenged, then so that we can able to this one. We are keeping them, pushing them, advising them, but they are going okay. But one day they will make miracles at Juba International Airport. Not only Juba International Airport, but at African at large, or East Africa at large.
Okay. Okay, thank you so much, Caesar. We are still going on with our program. Our time in the studio is 3:41 minutes. We'll be, of course, leaving the studio before 4 exactly. This is Talk to Aviation Expert program that will be coming to you every Saturday from 3 to 4, and this program, it is brought to you by Fly on Time Aviation Sciences Academy. Fly on Time Aviation Academy is located next to Mobile Roundabout, inside Techno Building, 3rd floor. Caesar, earlier you shared with us what makes the Fly on Time different from other institutions that are offering the same course. But okay, let's see what makes it the best.
As I tell you, with the expertise that we have, with the environment that we have, with the respect to the national and international requirement. Yeah.
Okay, all right, let's go for a short commercial break, and then we'll be back to the studio to embark more on this very topic. Be next to your radio.
أكاديمية فلاي أون تايم لعلوم الطيران بيقدم لك البرنامج الإذاعي اتكلم مع خبراء الطيران. البرنامج ده بيزودك بكل المعلومات المهمة واللي انت بتحتاج تعرفه عن مجال الطيران. اتكلم مع خبراء الطيران بيجيكم كل يوم السبت الساعة 3 بالمساء على الهواء وعلى الإنترنت فقط على أي راديو. عينك على جنوب السودان. أكاديمية فلاي أون تايم لعلوم الطيران حيث تبدأ الرحلة.
Fly Ontime Aviation Sciences Academy presents to you Talk to Aviation Experts radio program, a program that feeds you with the aviation general knowledge that you need to know about the aviation industry. Talk to Aviation Experts comes to you every Saturday at 3 p.m. on air and online, only on iRadio, your eye on South Sudan. Fly Ontime Aviation Science Academy, where the journey starts.
نعم، مرحب مرة تاني لكل زول بيسمع لآي راديو وبرضو للناس اللي بيشاهدونا في عبر صفحاتنا على الفيسبوك. انت بتسمع لبرنامج بتاع يتكلم مع خبراء الطيران، والبرنامج ده حيجيكم كل يوم السبت من الساعة 3 لحد الساعة 4 معي أنا باريا جونسون. وفي الاستديو عندنا سيزر جوبان وهو مدير بتاعة فلاي اون تايم افيشن ساينسز اكاديمي. الأكاديمية ده محل بتاعهم قريب من صينية بتاعة موبيل داخل عمارة بتاع تكنو الطابق الثالث، وهما بيدوا different departments أو تخصصات مختلف في مجال بتاع الطيران. وكل يوم السبت نحن حيكون عندنا موضوع مختلف في البرنامج ده عشان يدي المستمع أو كل زول بيتابع بيسمع برا هناك فكرة عن مجال بتاع الطيران ده شنو، وانت تتوقع شنو من الأكاديمية إذا انت عندك نية انه تمشي تخش في مجال بتاع الطيران. Caesar, if you can share with us, what do you think what are some of the things that discourages people from the profession? Someone can be like, okay, I just want to be in aviation, but then what are some of the things that discourages them and it's not true? Maybe they hear it from outside and they feel like, no, I can't do that.
Yeah, most people, they have interest in aviation, but as I said earlier, the challenges, and if you're a good listener of listening negative informations, then it will make you to discourage, to hate that environment. And especially as I say earlier about our students, the negative information that they are getting from outside. Are you sure these people, they are capable? Are you sure they have good instructors? Are you sure the courses that they are delivering is not copy paste from internet? All those things can make them sometimes discouraged, or sometimes start to change their mind. Will say, oh, it means these people are not original because they used to use the word fake and original. Okay, but we would like to confirm to them that we are original, and just come visit us and see whatever you need to ask. We can able to assist you. Yeah.
Yes. Apart from you mentioned earlier that people don't believe in something that is made in the country or that is initiated or started by South Sudanese. Apart from that mentality that people have, do you think it is new to them to see something like that? To see, for example, an academy for aviation, is it only the mentality that no, if it is South Sudanese who open it, there is something not serious about it? Do you think there are other factors that is bringing all this, or it's just that people don't believe in things that are initiated or started by South Sudanese?
Okay, excellent. Aviation generally, if we are talking aviation generally, is something very wide and very beautiful, as I say earlier. And their thinking is just rushing to the top, not seeing the bottom or the start. Even if we take an example with all those big institutions, they start from first step. Some start even with one student in the class. Some start even with no requirement in place until they reach that standards. And let me take you an example. Okay, there is no any institution in this world can just start from the top. No, you can able to make distractions from top to down, but you need to start from the base. Once you have the foundations, then you can able to improve it, then it will be up there. Now, because of that thinking, they are expecting to see us like they are seeing in Kenya, they are seeing in Uganda, they are seeing in US. Okay, but I would like to assure you that I moved through so many academies, especially in Uganda, especially in let me say East Africa. The standard that we have is, I don't want to say is better than them, but let them compare that. Okay, in term of environment, I see the standard because we are following the same standard. You know, always to form an academy, you need to follow a certain requirement, which is we are following the same requirement, which is they call it Doc 7192. Doc 7192, it's a training manual where if you need to form an academy, you need to see how the environment can be, the chairs that you need to be, the lights that need to be in this one, what are the syllabus that you need, what are the contents, what are the curriculum. We follow the same. Then what makes us different? But because it's in South Sudan now, it's not original. But if someone who read in Kenya and come and compare, they will find that they are the same language we are talking, or they are the same information we are delivering. Yes. Yeah.
Okay. What message would you give young people who are willing to join aviation and they are scared, or they feel like there's something pulling them back, to young people and also to parents? What message would you give them? Let's start, of course, with the young people.
Okay. I just want to say that aviation is a very beautiful field. There is an opportunity. They will not see it now, but they will see it in future. And the future can be tomorrow. We don't know what will happen. And I can see now South Sudan civil aviation is going excellent. If I compare from 2011 to now, it's better. Okay. And we can see now more international airlines are attractive to South Sudan. They are coming in. Okay, it means there is opportunity in this field. Okay, but you need to start from now.
Yes.
Try to take your mindset from negative to positively, so that at least you can able to achieve your dream. Because if you start thinking negatively, you cannot achieve your dreams.
Yes.
This is just my advice for them. But this field is having a future. Yeah.
Okay, and also your message to parents.
To the parents, the main challenge is the fee. 100%. We go through all those challenges before, but we are more than ready to cooperate with the parents who are willingly to bring their children to the academy, and in terms of payment, we can cooperate with them. They will not find any difficulties. Our main objectives or our vision to make sure that our student come in as a student and live as an expert. Yeah.
Okay. Also, if you can share your last message with the listeners concerning Talk to Aviation Expert, what would you love to tell the listeners and also those who are following us online?
For those who are following us online and for listeners there, please always from 3 p.m. tune on to our program, so that you can get more ideas and more awareness that can able to help you in planning your trip or whatever you need to know about aviation. Yeah.
Okay, all right. Thank you so much, Caesar. And I would love to thank also those who have been following the program. As you heard from the managing director himself, every Saturday from 3 to 4 we will be bringing to you Talk to Aviation Expert, and it will be having a variety of topics on aviation to teach you, to raise awareness, and as well to attract your attention more on aviation and what good things are there. Just to tell you that Fly on Time Aviation Sciences Academy is located next to Mobile Roundabout inside Techno Building. The third floor إذا أنت عاوز تمشي تزور أكاديمية بتاعت Fly on Time، هم قريب مصينية بتاعت موبيل في عمارة بتاعت تكنو الطابق الثالث. أنا بقول لكل زول تابعنا وسمع البرنامج شكرا كتير، وأكيد خليك دائما بتتابع برنامج اي راديو، وتابع مع دونا إيمانيا برنامج بتاع زون 72، ونتقابل تاني أسبوع الجاي. شكرا لكل زول تابع وسمع معنا البرنامج.
Fly on Time Aviation Science Academy presents to you Talk to Aviation Experts radio program, a program that feeds